There we go. It's round two. After we saw JKR take himself a win, we're here at round two at Road America. It's not a left turn this time anymore. We don't do those. Not anymore. Well, we do left turns. Just not as like, so we used not like every is a left turn. No, we're going on road courses too this time. Give it a bit more, varieties, we would say like that. Looking at Zach right there, who was third place in the 11 Spaces 50 at Bristol last race. Looking at Scratch right now. All the drivers getting ready to put their lap in. We'll be finding out who will getting the self-pole position here. Looking at Zach getting ready, driving around with the Ford Mustang. The e-tron Mustang, if I have to say it like that. Ford Mustang in the livery of all the e-tron. Beautiful work. Now we're looking at the previous race winner, JKR. MTL starting his flying lap already. Into turn 2 right here. Artie also starting his laps. So with Scratch, Jack, and Zach were all starting their laps. Linz will be next. Artie over here, the driver who was in second place at the end of the Middle Spaces 50. A really good run, I can tell you that. Looking at the number 10 of Jack, who got himself his first point at the Middle Spaces 50 at Bristol. Became 5th place. But he definitely has the motivation to keep going. Looking at Smoker starting his lap right here. Same story with JKR. Two drivers ready to put their lap right now. Meaning that MTL will possibly finish his lap within any second. Smoker had a second place finish, or excuse me, 4th place finish. Gathered himself 2 points after getting into pole position. MTL set his lap with a 2 minute 15, 9:16. That's going to be the threshold for all these drivers right here. Let's see which of them could crack that run. Zach immediately breaking that run with a 2:15, 7:13. Let's see how Artie and Scratch will be doing right here. Crossing the finish line. Oh, both of the drivers getting a top two. Scratch a pole position with a 2.11, 966. Artie with a 213, 174. Making it a 1-2 for both the 22 and the 11. Scratched in second. He's trying to get himself a pole position. After Jack snatched it from him with a 211, 035. So close to a 210. But will there be any of the other drivers who will get themselves a 210? JKR in fourth. How about Smoke Hero? All the way in last with a 223. Huh. What happened? That's very odd. I did not expect that from number 95 out of all people. Looking at the number 6 with the number 66. Sam driving the Darkest Dungeon Toyota Camry. MTL now. Now to the straight right here. Arc with a 218, Sam with a 216. And Lint with a 216. Very surprising from those guys. But let's see if they could get themselves a proper run to get themselves up front. JKR in third now. I think he was fourth before. I think he's in third now. All of the drivers are now trying to figure out if they could do a run faster than a 210 or than a 211 035 and crack the barrier, going to the 210s. 40 seconds remaining. We're less than a minute away from the end of the qualifying session. This has to be MTL's run. If not, he is now going to be up front, but instead being 6th position. And I don't think any of us want to have 6th position. I think we'd all start up front so we don't have to deal with the pack behind or with the pack around us. Instead, leave the pack behind us and keep racing. Ark cutting off, Jack cutting off his run, going into the pits. Very surprising move from the number 10, who I think calls it. I think he's secured. I think he's safe. He thinks he has his pole position. Let's see if that even is the case to begin with. Looking at MTL right now. Let's see which of these drivers could break the barrier of the top 5. Which of them could bring themselves into the top 5 to begin with. JKR crosses the line, sticks to 3rd position. But that could change at any second by any of the other drivers underneath JKR, including the one that we're looking at right now, Zach, in the number 43. He could change the field up. But the question is, will he change the field up? Will he stir the pot? All of the other drivers did not have a proper run. So it is between Scratch, Artie, and Zach. Which of these 3 will get themselves into the top 3? And can Scratch get himself a pole position? Let's find out as we're going to the finish line. We're looking at Scratch. 9 pole. How about Artie? 9 in the top 3. How about Zach? 9 in the top 3. That makes it Jack, Scratch, JKR, Artie, and Zach as your top 5 drivers. We're about to go 6 lights. And we're going green. Racing here for 10 laps at the Lyrical Records Road America race. Scratch already on the side of Jack. Already putting a lot of pressure. Into turn 1, I think Jack has him. And it does look like Jack has him. Now Scratch going to the back. He's going to try to do a switcheroo. Let's see if it will work for him. Oh, Sam coming a bit wide right there. Lynn's trying to go for an overtake. On to turn 3 right here. Let's see who will be going for an overtake. It looks like Ark is trying to. Linz is trying to. Will he get it? Yes, he will. How about MTL? Let's see if Ark could keep Smoke Hero at bay, but it looks like Smoke Hero has him. And Ark has been seen by Smoke Hero. Now MTL, let's see how he'll be doing. It's close to Linz. He could overtake at any second. He just needs to get closer, and then the move will happen. And same story with Linz. Both of the drivers are evenly close. Linz is going to go for an opportunity right here. MTL definitely is. He had to go wide right there. This could give an opportunity to Sam. Could Sam make an 8th position into a 7th position? Can he turn a 8th to a 7? Let's find out. Look, we're going into round 2. We're looking at Jack still leading the race. Scratch with 2 seconds behind. Jesus Christ. Let's go for an overtake right here on Zach. Can he get it? Has to break a bit later. On the inside. Did he get him? Looks like he has it for now, but it could all change to the next turn. And it looks like Linz is ahead of Zach, getting himself a 5th. Beautiful move from the number 23 right there. Looking like Arc right here. All the way in 10th. He really has to fight himself all the way back up to the top. But he's too far behind to even get himself into the top 5. But then again, it is the LRS. Anything could change within a second. I mean, shit, we saw Linz, who went from fucking 10th to 1st at Atlanta in the last Roblox season. Is Linz going to go for an opportunity here? He's trying to really badly. Oh, he goes a bit wide. Makes him lose a bit more time, but possibly he could bring it back. Looks like he is not. Now Linz ahead of Artie. I've seen him in his rear view. But let's see how Artie will go against it. Linz turning a 5th to a 4th. I think he started all the way from, what, 6th or 7th? He's all the way in 4th already. This man is a unit. He's not going to slack off this season, I can tell you that much. Linz already made a huge lead over Artie. Fantastic job from the number 23. Is already that far ahead of the number 11 after overtaking him a couple laps ago. It's not even a couple laps ago. Last lap he overtook him. Already halfway through the fuel then. Or we're already halfway through the lap of lap 4. And he's already like more than 4 seconds ahead of Artie, excuse me. That's incredible. Never seen a race like that. Jack going into lap 5 has led almost half of the entire race. 40% of the entire race has been led by Jack already. Into lap 6, Jack goes with more than half of the race led just by the number 10 alone. Fantastic job that Jack's doing right here. Already over 7 seconds away from scratch. Lots of improvement from the number 10. He's practically running away with the victory as we speak. Looking at Smokero in the number 95, he was the pole sitter at Bristol. Now in 9th at the Lyrical Records Road America race. Out of this entire field and also from the entire current league, Sam is the driver during the Roblox series. Aside of Geraldine, who retired and did not join the transition from Roblox to Seta Corsa. Um, Sam is the only driver here who has the Sam is the driver has the longest record for not having a race win. He started in season 11 and saw his very first race win, I think, in season 23. Or excuse me, it was season. No, it was season 23. Sam is really close to Zach. He could try to go for an opportunity right here. And it looks like he's trying to. On the inside, he's going. Does he overtake him? Yes, he does. But Zach immediately fighting back, keeping Sam at bay. Will Sam get ahead of Zach? Sam tries to. And Sam did get ahead of Zach. They're both fighting, it looks like. Now Sam is ahead, but Zach could fight back whenever he needs to. And the time might be now. Going for an overtake right here. Will he get it? It's the curb right there. He is side to side. They're side to side right now. Into the next turn, and I think that's it. Right there for Sam. No, Sam still has him. I think Sam is ahead. He's ahead. Wow, what a fight between the two. Monstrous fight between the 6 and the 43. Zach Emily trying to fight back. Jaco trying to get ahead of Scratch. Looks like Scratch hit a slightly better exit. Jaco's right behind the number 22. Let's see, will the 72 go for an opportunity? Yes, he will. On the inside. Does he have Scratch the sniff scene? Almost. I think Jake Yorn did it. And Jake Yorn is ahead of Scratch, turning that third into a second. Beautiful work from Jake Yorn. Now, fight number 2. These two have been duking it out for over a lap already. Christ. Let's see how they're doing right now. Will Zach go for a move right here? Yes, he will. But I think Sam just shut the door in front of him. No, Zach just got ahead. Scratch 1.5 seconds away from JKR. And Jack crossing the line, making it white flag. One more lap to go. The number 10 has been driving extremely dominant through the entire session. We're looking at the number 66 of Arc. One and a half seconds away from Smoker. Art could try to turn that 10, 52 and 9 at any second. Is he going to? Is he going to try to? No, he just didn't. But he still has one more chance. But in the meantime, while those two are fighting, we have the number 10 who is about to go into the last turn right here. Going up to the hill, and as we are waving the black and white checkered flag, the number 10 of Jack wins here at the Lyrical Records Road America race. And JKR taking himself a second, with Scratch taking himself a third, and Lynn slowly but surely getting himself to the finish line and getting himself a fourth place. And then finally, Artie in fifth position, about to cross the finish line. And that will conclude your top 5 right there. Looking at Sam about to the last turn right here. And getting himself to cross the finish line too. Zach in 6. Three more remaining cars, including the one, including right here, the number 12 NTL. This one. Lastly, Smoker and Ark. And that will conclude your race. What a race.